Airdrops. Let's take a look at a couple airdrops that provide you free crypto in exchange for your time or investment. So some airdrops may cost some money, some may just cost time. Now, the crypto markets have been heating up, so there is a lot of opportunity in just holding actual cryptocurrencies. But if you don't have a lot to invest and want to maximize the amount you do have available, well, then you might be interested in airdrops right now. I know when the markets are kind of boring and down, airdrops are great, but when the markets are pumping, airdrops have less attention, so the airdrops that are available could be pretty good since they might be less competitive as everyone's using leverage to try to maximize their gains in a bull market. So that is just my thoughts on that, and we're going to dive into several different airdrops you can participate in, some free, some not free. And yeah, I hope you get a lot of value out of this. So stick around until the end, or at least until you get some value. I'm Dan, and let's dive in. First up, Yield Optimizer, the best yield in DeFi, period. Now, it's not the highest yield in DeFi, it's the best yield because it's the safest yield. That means they look at the risk of the different protocols that they put the capital into to minimize your risk, and they diversify that. So if we look at the interest you can earn about 6% on Ethereum, 4% on Bitcoin, 10% on stables, and Solana is coming soon. If we go into the Bitcoin vault, we can see the TVL growth, the interest over the last 7 days, and the vault breakdown. Now the vault breakdown shows you where they're earning that interest. So they do have full transparency there, where they are earning yield on Aerodrome, on Base, Idle, Sturdy, Convex, Harvest, Across, Stake Down, a different Aerodrome vault, and Morpho. So they minimize your risk by diversifying where you earn yield in all these different vaults, and they do assess how much risk they're taking when they get into those vaults. Now, I know that interest rate doesn't sound amazing, but low risk is amazing. So if we want to earn some points, we do have to put up some capital by participating in some of these vaults. Or if you just want to make content and refer people, you can get 10% of their daily points. And if they use your referral, they get a 10% boost. So I am using the protocol, and it looks like there are less than 5,000 users at the moment. So maybe when the airdrop does happen, if it happens, it could be pretty good. There aren't a lot of people that know about the platform at the moment, so you would be very early. And if you want more information, please watch this podcast that I did with the co-founder of Yield Optimizer, Mehdi Labar. He goes into why it's safe, how they built it, and you have a lot more background information about what they're building, so you have more confidence in the platform. Plus, it also supports the other content that I'm making too, and I would appreciate that. Next, we have Paradex. Now, Paradex is a Starknet app chain, and Starknet hasn't been the best performing coin, but they still have solid technology. So if we jump into Paradex, it is this decentralized exchange that you can access very easily, and you can deposit from other chains. So you do have to deposit stable coins, and that can be on Ethereum, Arbitrum One, Avalanche Base, Bera, BNB, Linea, Manta, Mantle, Mode, Optimism, Polygon, and more. Yeah, Solana too. There's a lot. So it's really easy to get in and out of Paradex because you don't necessarily need a bridge. You just deposit directly into and withdraw to the chain of your choice. So getting started makes it very easy, but why do you want to use Paradex? Well, it's because of their decentralized exchange, their experience, and their products. So they do have different vaults where you can invest in what people are trading, and they also have VTF's vault traded funds. So for example, we look at the Wagner vault, we see his P&L, the different balances. We can see that he's mostly trading derivatives at the moment and is long on BTC. Now, if we go back and take a look at some of the protocol vaults, you can see the Liquidator vault gets an APR of 28%, Gigavault at 17%, the PNL number of depositors, about 4,000, and the vault traded funds, which are very interesting. Depending on market conditions, I'm currently investing in the altcoins 3x bull VTF, where you just have 3x leverage exposure to various altcoins. So you can see that there's Hype, TRX, XLM, Aave as the top performers and the ones that aren't performing as well. So you kind of get a broader market exposure, and it makes it a lot easier to invest in different sectors rather than a specific cryptocurrency. So it does give you more convenient products for investing. Now, of course, we like trading and taking risk, so they do have futures or perpetuals where you can trade with up to 50x leverage on some coins, maybe 5x for others, as well as a lot of different coins to choose from, as well as options. But here's the airdrop, because you want to earn points for the airdrop, so you need experience points. So you want to sign up with Paradex. We do have referral links, and then you want to use the platform and earn points. Now, we don't know how valuable these points could be, but if we're looking at something like Hyperliquid, they had one of the best airdrops out there because they had a good product and they generated revenue. Now, that's what we could potentially see with Paradex and other projects, as long as they have a good product that they offer to people that people want to use and continue using, and they generate revenue. When we look for airdrops like that, those can be pretty valuable. Next up, Praxis. What is it? I don't know. And we have to look at GPT Joshua to find out what it is. So I highly recommend following Josh on Twitter or on his YouTube channel or other socials where he talks about airdrops and how to find them, because he finds a lot of value in things that might not have a lot of attention yet. So in this post by Josh, I came across Praxis Nation, and I believe it could be a hidden gem for what it is. Massive airdrop potential. This isn't just another farm, it's a $540 million backed project building a real-world crypto city for builders, artists, and creators. Now, $540 million is a lot of money, because if we look at the funding raised by most projects, it's not that much. I know Pump Fund is an exception where they raised $1 billion, but if we look at all the other projects, none of them come close to $540 million, which means this could be a very big opportunity because they have a lot of money to burn, give away to grow their ecosystem. So they're backed by A16Z, Paradigm, Naval, Sam Altman, and more tier 1 VCs and angels. So this is pretty big. Here's how we farm it. You can earn trust through referrals, content, and contributions. So you have to tell people about it, refer them, and make content. Free of cost, but limited access. Be diligent. Praxis isn't shipping a dApp, it's designing a civilization. If you believe in crypto beyond Ponzi's, this is the one you don't skip. So be sure to follow Josh. If we look at Praxis and go to Praxis Nation join, it brings us to this thing where we have to provide some information, and after we provide that information, it will give us access to their Discord server, or you just hit Discord at the bottom there. Either one, it's up to you. So once you get into their Discord, you want to verify, and then you can start engaging, finding ways to earn, and yeah, you might want to keep up with Josh on this one, and he'll give you the best information on it in the Offbrand Crypto Discord, which is what we're going to get into now. This next airdrop is free, and it involves participation, and you get knowledge, airdrops, and other potential rewards depending on how we grow. So this is Offbrand Crypto. This is part of a community that I'm participating in growing along with other creators that you've probably seen on this channel, where we do interviews and find out what's going on in different projects and ecosystems. So I highly recommend joining the Discord, joining the community, engaging with us as we provide more insights into what's happening in crypto. Now, if you are an active participant, then you can get these additional rewards. We're going to launch a lot of free NFT collections for the community. They could become valuable, they could be of no value, we'll see. But the idea is to create a lot of fun off-brand versions of existing collections, where maybe you have pudgy penguins, you have poverty penguins, We're going to make the poor versions or off-brand versions of a lot of existing collections for fun, maybe seasonally, and we just want to remove the barriers of owning an NFT and joining a quality community. So that's what you can get from all of that. And if there is enough engagement and a big following, that can lead to additional rewards through channel sponsorships, because that's just how the creation process works. So we're looking to build the best community and to reward that community properly. So if that sounds good, I'm going to leave a link. Of course, you know where to find it. Abstract Chain, the blockchain leading the next generation of consumer crypto. Now, Abstract Chain, the team behind that, is Pudgy Penguins. And if you hold any Pudgy NFTs or Pengu tokens, you would have exposure to this airdrop potentially. So we did some deep research on Grok, how to earn Abstract Chain points for the airdrop, and then it does the research for us because sometimes I'm lazy and I like to show you guys how to do research instantly. So by holding assets for boost, hold Pengu tokens or Pudgy Penguin or Little Pudgy NFTs to receive weekly XP boosts with levels based on the amount of Pengu hold. Example, 88,888 for one Pengu. You can also mint NFTs on the platform like Magic Eden, Blever, and consider minting a .abs domain for a year. Okay, we should do that. Complete tasks and games. Engage with platforms like Galaxy and complete tasks for 35 points. Use Deform social quests. Play games like Multiplier and Duper. Additional things? Well, we should just jump into Abstract. So this is abs.xyz, Abstract's consumer product. Now, the thing is, you do have to create a login, and you can do that with Google. It creates an account, and then you have access to their platform. Now, if you want to stream on the platform, you do have to submit an application. Mine is pending, and hopefully they approve me so I can stream on here. And if you do get approved to stream, you can earn points from streaming on their platform. So that is another way to earn. I think you also earn points by donating and engaging with the existing content out there. So maybe we'll jump into this and create a clip. Maybe we follow this guy. Maybe we look. Okay, maybe he's referring something. I don't know. We're not going to do everything, but let's see. Can we comment? We should be able to comment, right, guys? All right, so I was too zoomed in, and I'm just gonna like pretty generic LFG. Give them a little something, give them a little engagement, and yeah, maybe we want to be in different streams. We want to engage. We want to comment. Maybe we want to help create a clip, and by doing this, we could be earning points either now or down the line for a potential airdrop on the streaming side of things. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. They also allow you to swap different tokens. You can explore the tokens that they do have available. I think a lot of these are just meme coins that the community created. So if something looks official, it might not be. Be very careful there. And you can see the different badges you can start earning. There is I don't have any points, but I'm going to work on that by streaming every day of me figuring out different ways to earn points. Now, besides all this, there are games you can start playing now, like Laser Party, Moonsheep Cannon, trade NFTs on OpenSea, Gigaverse, On-Chain Heroes, Gacha, and more. So you can see the featured apps, the ones in gaming specifically. There are 32 of them. For trading, there are 20 dApps for social, and yeah, you might just want to start jumping into as many as you can, especially using the abstract chain. So I'm going to have a deeper dive in the future, or maybe in live stream, so be sure to join me to get a better sense of what's going on in abstract chain. Now, Pudgy Penguins has been rising in price. It's gone up about 200% in the last month. A lot of different businesses are supporting Pudgy Penguins through X with their profile photos. So they have a lot of momentum, and I think the abstract chain airdrop is gonna cook. So we want to be ready for that opportunity. We want to engage with everything, and I will be doing some of that in some live streams. So be sure to follow and engage. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so that covers the top 5 airdrops for this month. We'll go into another 5 airdrops next month or very soon. And just be sure to follow. If this video was helpful, let me know by liking and commenting. Join the Discord if you want to learn more about something or need another video on something specifically that might be good content. We'll make it. I'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make something happen. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.